yourself, let's say. So how do you get out of that bubble of thinking that the next piece of content you produce is not good enough to match that standard? Because that's what happens to me, for example. If I post like videos or pictures and I make like something really good, I'm always afraid my next piece of content isn't going to be as good as the previous one, and that stops me from posting consistently. So how do you deal with that?
Well, don't be too sentimental about the past. I mean, don't be afraid to just shred up, tear up, and start anew. Because when you're constantly thinking about what you've done before, then you can't move on and create new, fresh content. That's my opinion. Yeah. What about Locke? To this question. Now it's done.
Sorry, I'm
You can pass to the next speaker. Done. You can pass to Jason. Jason will do it for you.
Yeah, like what Kai said. Okay, yeah. You cannot recreate the same moment twice. So the best thing is you do a different thing, or you just forget about what you have created and just start all over again. Yeah, it's basically the same thing.
Any next questions? Okay, not yet. So, Kai and Locke, when you guys got hired by the VP and did this whole digital rev thing, the VP, did you guys expect? I'm pretty sure the answer is no, but can you like explain a little bit what the process was like, starting from like being hired for a job to becoming like photography legends? You have to come to terms with the fact that you are a legend. So right now, you and Locke, you guys are like the Infinity Stones, but just two. I paid him to say that. I mentioned the interview process. So I went in for a job that I didn't want, and I said, okay, look, these are my skills, this is what I want to do. It's a CD of what I can do, and see if he likes it. I think sometimes you just have to take chances. You can't always be like, okay, I can't do it. That's not possible. English editor job? No, I don't want to do it. I can't do it because that's not my thing. Give it a try. All the rest of it sounded good. Photography content, all about photography. It's an online company, and they put content online. They did a YouTube channel. Yes, but I thought I could kind of worm my way in and just take chances, really.
How do you go from being hired for a job to
being a legend, to becoming a legend?
Well, we didn't think of that, obviously, back then. We just do our best.
What was it like?
Not always the best, but what was it like?
I don't think we go about. You don't aim to be a legend. You don't aim to be successful. But you guys accidentally became one. Sometimes accidents. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's good. It's not good. But we just wanted to make good content, and that success is a byproduct of being able to kind of connect.
I think it's really lucky that we can do something that we like, and I think how did we become a legend is we're lucky enough to do something that we like, and the boss is open-minded to it, and we do completely seriously. I mean, sometimes people say, "Oh, it's a comedy, just people the topic shit." No, we do it seriously. When we develop it, we develop the idea.
It's okay. It's fine.
You guys had more lewd thumbnails. That wasn't me. But the VP, I was going to say the VP. The boss, bloody producer, we call him bloody producer. And he's the guy, we is the idea that he sets his challenges in the videos, but he didn't. I mean, where he put that much involvement in it, questionable, but he didn't set challenges, he didn't, I mean, that's just made up stuff. And the bloody producer,
Is it easy to blame someone who he wants us to do that?
exactly. But he's given up the Twitter handle now, so we'll take that. So hopefully we might get bloody producer 2.0. Yes, awesome. The bloody producer.
Bloodier. Any questions so far? Oh, yeah.
Okay, so my question is, what if you were given a brand deal, right? And then the brand is asking, hey, could you review your stuff, our stuff, and but the product sucks. So how do you go about integrity between telling your fans that it sucks, but they paid you?
I just don't do it. I just don't do it. I mean, not worth it.
If it pays 500,000 USD.
I need to be earlier.
That's right. 500,000 USD. For one.
I mean, if it sucks.
Yes. Then they want you to say like, this is very good.
What if you don't know it sucks? They just gave you the product and then they
Then
gave
I find out if it is sucks. Well, there was one that they want me to review something that I don't know is it good. So I asked them to send me one to test it first. Then they never replied.
No, the question is, you see, will you accept or not? Okay, you see, now it is 1 million. 1 million USD to say
Finance.
everyone got a prize, you know.
The thing is, I'm not greedy. I think I can quite confidently say
It's
that.
1 million, you know. Just say a few good words on that bad product.
Maybe I would. I mean, I will do a full video. That's not going to happen. And that is
So it's not a full video, so it's my minor video, is it?
no, it's
Money.
I mean, it kind of, for example, like shout out or maybe like social media share, it could be a little bit better, but that is still, how sucks is that?
you're gonna have to make this visualization a bit better. What is this product? You can't just say $1 million. Product sucks. Was it carrot sucks?
Z have one product that's really sucked and you keep it till now, the lighting.
Oh, okay. I have reviewed a product like that before. They sent me an email asking if I'd like to review it. They said, sure, we'll ship it right away. It arrived like half a year later. It was, you know the Loom Cube? The small little cube light? It's like a knockoff of that doesn't even work. I powered it on once, I fiddled with it, it turned itself to max setting and it froze. There's no way to power it off.
You have to leave it there until it's.
I left it there until the battery ran out and I just chucked it aside.
So people pay for millions for that product.
Okay, now I'm going to think from the point of view, I mean, we were talking about Zoe, and take the money, run. Forget about creating. You can talk about, oh, it's artistic, oh, I want to keep our artistic integrity. $1 million. Think about that. You can live off the interest, you can buy properties and invest in that. Forget creating, that's what us things do. Try to make money all the time.
You still can create after you get the 1 million. You even can create better, you know.
You have to run away. You have to hide.
Well, that's just me. You don't have to hide. You can stay around. Here's an idea. Take the $1 million. Use the $1 million. Hire a lawyer. Make sure check your review with the lawyer so it's
A safe one.
a borderline negative review, but yet just kind of truthful.
No, politically correct.
That's ethically incorrect. That's ethically incorrect.
Well, you take $1 million, and then okay, you lose a few hundred, million subscribers or whatever. Then you hire PR because you're rich. Hire PR and sort that out.
Yes.
That's a finance way of doing it. That's a finance way of doing it.
Any question? Yeah. The way forward.
I asked Jason this question earlier, so I'd like to direct the question now to ZY Kai Look. The longer you wait to start your channel, the harder it gets. What are your thoughts?
It's harder to get new ideas.
Yeah, I mean, like, let's
Say
say.
you don't have a channel yet.
But you wait for it to start. The longer you wait, your chances of starting that channel, does it decrease? What do you think? I think it's more related to procrastination. When you procrastinate, the longer you procrastinate, it's not just creating or opening a channel. You just procrastinate with doing the chores, cleaning the toilet. But the harder it gets, you think, your mind wanders, and you think, I can be doing something better, like cleaning your bedroom. No, that's not about it. Going on the internet and watching videos of me. Yes, exactly. Totally useless videos made by us. Yeah, so I think it doesn't really just about video, it's a human thing that you procrastinate how it gets.
That's like, let's keep thinking about I should do it, to plan it better. But also planning is good, but kind of up to a point. And sometimes like you can never plan something perfectly before you do it. Sometimes you have to like, I have already planned it kind of like, let's do it, just do it, and then see how it goes. And then sometimes you have to start it and then see how it goes, see what's the response, just stretch out your antennas and collect information, see how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of ended that reply kind of a bit open-ended there, like I didn't really answer or solve anything. But I mean, when you're procrastinating and you're delaying that, if you use that time to just think and plan more, then it's whether you use that time effectively. I don't think it will make any difference on whether the channel will be good or bad or whatever.
It's not only the human factor there. According to the law of inertia, it's also physics. The physics law of inertia. So that the longer you stay, the harder you need more energy to push it and to make it move.
And you used to that already.
It's
so comfortable.
Yes, it's into the comfort zone. I think one of the reasons that people don't want to start is because they want it to be perfect.
And also, if you've never been on camera before, if you've never produced videos before, it is quite nerve-wracking, and it's like, okay, am I going to look stupid on camera? Am I going to look like the idiot?
Yes, you are. You will.
Okay.
That's your first. Yes.
Alright. Let me do an interaction here. I think people are waiting for some giveaway. We should cut it in the middle. Just give away one thing first. Alright. To help you speed up. Okay, alright.
Who is the best guy?
I think James, that's you.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you worked for the photos for like 2 months.
Alright. Okay. To explore the news.
Yeah, right? He's the only one that...
You look at Kai, he's getting angry now. He's also a photographer.
I shoot with a Leica.
Yes, that's true with the Leica.
I shoot with P-mode. I shoot with P-mode.
Okay, I would say just it's about you struggling how to change your styles, how to make something really different. the first thing is to explore on the internet first. To explore on every different kind of people or what they work. I mean, it's like here 6%, every 6% are treated differently. So learn from them and then pick whatever style you have it. And I believe no one in the hall is shooting in the same style. It could be the style you like it or you're developing it. That one is a good one. So just try to refine it, fine tune it. It could be one of the best you could have. It's not necessary to go, get a new one or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think you should particularly just force yourself to find a new style just for the sake of finding a new style. And essentially, it has to be something that you feel comfortable with and think that you can do well, as opposed to just doing something fresh, new. That's what I think is right.
I always force people to like my style.
He does.
I think keep looking at more people's work, either legends, professional, amateur, and then you should find some that you really like, or like for example, like I just only until recently I look at fan host picture, fan host Hong Kong legendary street photographer. I bought his photo book, and then actually, like before that, I already liked his photos, but until I bought his photo book, I suddenly inspired by his work. I found out his street photography. I can feel his care on that person on the street. I can feel that care. He actually cares what those random person working on the street. That's suddenly it kind of changed my approach to my street photography as well. I try to when I'm sitting on the street, rather than just a beautiful image, good light, I also try to I'm looking at what that person is doing, what that person is, if he looks like he's suffering or someone is really just chilling out on the street. Yeah.
I guess try looking where nobody else is looking. I think the beautiful thing about photography is about exposing yourself to new visuals. So, expose yourself to new styles, new visuals, copy, steal, and develop it into your own.
Watching more. Just keep watching. Keep watching other people's.
My channel.
Keep looking at other people's work. Your channel, his channel, my channel.
Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram or photo book or your local library. Why not? Yeah.
Oh, we do have. Oh, we got two.
All right, I've got two questions that came up. The first thing is, would you guys ever stop YouTubing? And the reason why I asked that is because I personally experienced burnout. Okay. So yeah, what would be the reason why, if any, would you ever stop YouTubing? Think anyone of you?
Getting old.
Why do you burn out? Why do you feel burn out?
Why do I feel? I think because in the beginning when I first started out, it's more of not knowing how to manage the scheduling and really trying to keep up with what other YouTubers are doing. Which means like 2 videos a week. With the goal, I think it's not really the right goal in terms of really wanting to get views. I think the ultimate goal and objective is really important. But then, so my priorities have changed, but I suppose from a creator's point of view, would you ever stop YouTubing because of burnout, perhaps?
I think if I lose out on my sponsor, and then I can't sustain. Because if I lose out on my sponsor, I have to say I don't get sponsorship from camera manufacturer. I only got sponsored by like Squarespace, that kind of stuff. Just put it in record. And then I have to start using my same thing, and then if that doesn't work out, of course I have to find a job. But talk about burnout, I think sometimes I feel a bit of that, on the sense that like a couple of months ago, there's so many different camera and new camera accessories I have to do. It kind of feels like it's turning into a job rather than something I really like.
Yes, very much.
Yeah, it's like just product after product, and sometimes it gets to a point I think I have to go back to. It's getting boring to just review a product, and then it gets to a point that I want to make a video that I really find exciting again. But then those product reviews getting views. Yeah, but up to a point I have to, no, I want to make a video that I actually excited.
So how you handle that? Like the question should be like, do you ever get tired of creating contents? Then how do you handle that hurdle? So how do you do?
Okay, understand.
Because I get tired, but because it's too many products that in a row, queuing up one after one. Because I still enjoy doing that, but it's not like in a row for a whole month or two. So I try to, because I always have some back-end ideas. I still have to spend time to develop that. So I have to take time off reviewing another product to develop an idea. I find out an idea actually excited about.
Like the easy answer would probably be to like take a break and come back. But like Locke said, sometimes you have a long line of reviews, like product reviews that you have to finish in time, say for a launch or something. So taking a break might not necessarily be possible. So I guess that's when you really start getting boxed in and the whole thing starts getting exponentially more burnt out, so to say. Yeah, I mean, I had a period in Disrupt TV when I was not very well. I was a bit ill, lost a lot of weight, and still had to kind of keep up the schedule. And it's just, in terms of physically, I was tired and a bit sick of just doing it. But you know, when there's a job, you just keep going. But it's different when you're going solo because I think it's about the same time, about 2 months ago. We're on the same wavelength. I felt a bit burnt out, a bit kind of tired. Just do some videos now, 2 months ago. It's different when you're solo because you are everything. You're the whole team. You're editing, you're filming, you present, you're doing the talking. It's hard. It's hard to It's hard to find anybody to relate to that because it's not like everybody's a YouTuber. I mean, what? Yeah. But I mean, what? Just kind of that's why I've come on this kind of little trip of Hong Kong just to take a break, come and see friends. There's a little bit of problems going on in Hong Kong, which meant I had to. Yeah. Yeah. Although I decided to go out one night to join just to see what's going on. But no, back to the question. I think you just take your mind off it. The mind and your body's only capable of so much. If you just relax, chill out, and that's such a crap answer, such an obvious answer. You just have to remove yourself from the kind of the regular slog of just doing it day in, day out, and thinking about, am I hitting the right targets and things like that. And when you kind of just step back and you can start to think, okay, this is for me. I don't think I want to be doing this when I'm 60. It's going to be a little bit sad. You look a bit, because you look like Tony Hawk. Grey hair.
Like every time there will be people around your age. What's your?
I don't think so. I think a lot of...
You're like an old man gathering, drinking teas and praying with birds. That's a future YouTuber, right?
Yeah, I I mean, I think it's the natural human thing to evolve, to progress, to do something different, to do something better. I mean, the next step up would be to overlook something, to make a film, to direct, or film a film, be the cameraman, something. So I think some YouTube lifespan, a lot of people might be quite short. You get a taste of it and it's really even better. I think. A lot more to do.
Be the coolest YouTube granddad.
Apart from the question, I have a sharp one for Z and Jason. You see, Jason are making videos like every week twice. Every week twice. And the numbers of viewing is stagnant. Like 300k, 200k. That is everyone's dream, right? You want to make video and to get a stagnant number. But in the other hand, Z recently, the number is we are facing that time. iPhone 11 Pro, right? Hottest topic, what? 3K. Yeah, 3,000 views. So it's like getting lesser and lesser number. Meanwhile, the sponsor coming in. Yes. The two questions. One, are you getting tired of doing this constantly? Second, you facing downtime, what do you do?
Okay. Who wants to go first?
So one is me. So obviously I have to go first, right? Yeah. Damn it. Okay. Because I'm working with a team. So what happened is we share our workload. This is why all of us has a different task to not get tired easily. So if you ask me if I am tired, for the longest time that I've been working on this channel, yes, I'm quite tired. But I know that for this channel, there are some other people are working with me on this channel. So yeah. So I'm tired, yet I'm not tired because I'm happy that people are sharing my workload with me. Yeah.
Okay. So is it the responsibility to other people that drive you, and it's not about making content anymore?
Both.
Oh, deep. Okay. For me, well, that's a tough one, but there's ups and downs. There's definitely ups and downs. And when your videos are not performing, and it's really worse when there's sponsors watching, then of course the clear risk is you might lose the sponsorship. Well, I guess when that happens, it's not the end of the world. You take a beating, you walk it off. Well, not really walk it off that easily. Like there's definitely compromises you have to make. Like I would be ready to adjust my lifestyle. Say if I lose a sponsor and if my earnings drop, then I'm not going to die or go bankrupt. But I would have to adjust to the situation I'm in. Just adapt, improvise, adapt, overcome. Kind of thing.
Alright, next one, Eddie. Okay.
I think this gentleman was raising his hand in the previous round.
Okay, alright. You can decide.
Thank you guys for coming and for the organizers for putting up this event. My question is, having the gear that you have and having worked for several years, what's the most minimalist setup that you would do for like vlogging in terms of maybe ease of use or portability?
Question answered. Since your review is low, you want to.
Okay, let me grab my phone from the table.
Go watch this iPhone 11 Pro.
This is the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Just joking. Okay, if you mention minimalist, indeed it shoots great video, but it's not cheap. It actually costs more than some cameras. Like we did the math. It actually costs more than some cameras. You can shoot great 4K 60p video. If you want great audio, I have a Rode wireless Go that I just plug in here. So you can plug in the lightning to whatever adapter and you hook it up to the wireless Go's receiver and then you hook on the transmitter. You actually have a wireless video vlogging kit, but that kit adds up to roughly 10 grand Malaysian. You can get great cameras for that. 7 grand, 900.
8,000. I think we added in some software for the previous calculation. 8,000 ring. You can get great cameras for that. So minimalist, maybe not the cheapest.
Yes.
But still, like, everybody has a phone these days.
Yes.
Your granny, your auntie, some auntie on the street has probably got an iPhone 11. So that's the most convenient setup because you don't have to carry any extras just in your pocket. And I think when it comes to vlogging, a vlog with a C300 Mark II, huge camera. But for vlogging, I think it's all about having a camera that doesn't get in the way. It's something that, if you have something that you have to switch on, wait for the power up, okay, switch the mic on, okay, flip the screen, hit record, that kind of, you lose the kind of instinctiveness, the kind of the moment of vlogging. And I think that's why phone is so great, because with the 11 wide, super wide, and it shoots great, it's got great dynamic range.
It's not great. It's almost perfect dynamic range. Yes, almost.
Check that out.
So, but one of the things you see when you go for minimalist, right? So it's like,
And
even
iPhone advertisement. Pixel is not happy.
I think that even the worst phone can do the job lah, because it's like for vlogging, it's not too much about the video quality. It's about the content lah. Even the worst phone can do the job lah. As long as the sound is clear, the image you can see what is happening. That's it.
Yes. That a mic is really important.
Yes.
It is an internal mic of anything. It's not going to cut it.
So a good sound, the image that you can see.
How about GoPro? That's a GoPro.
It's good enough. It's good enough.
Getting cheaper and cheaper.
Yes, it's cheap now. It's good enough.
Maybe add a little mic or even wireless.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm curious to check it out, like just a GoPro to shoot.
But even that being said, I think most camera manufacturers, if we're comparing their entry-level mirrorless cameras, they're not really that far off. Some of them maybe have 4K crops, but they're not that far off.
Or just secondhand is so cheap.
I'd say instead of recommending a particular brand, try out different brands and see which user experience fits you the best, because different people like different user experiences. Like, I personally like Canon, but some people would insist Sony's the best for vlogging. Some say Fuji is great. You have a resource like Lens Library to check out different cameras. Still not bad.
Okay, again, exciting time before the next question. Yep. What do we go?
Magnetic. That's good. All right. You take longer than you anticipated to, and then you feel bummed out and dissatisfied, and you're thinking the results aren't as good as you envisioned it to be, and you're contemplating whether or not you should keep doing it.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. In the case of YouTube, the way I do it, it happens a lot. Sometimes if I work late nights and I've really hit a brick wall, I just go to bed, continue first thing the next morning. Usually you feel a bit more motivated, but still, that might not completely solve the issue. Don't worry, finish it, hit upload, publish it, never look back.
You just say you have to keep looking on 1 million and love it.
Wait. The thing is what? Very easy only. Set a deadline, complete it, that's it.
That's from finance side.
Okay, the thing. Okay, I think last time I heard from Jason. When there's no deadline, there's always way for improvement. If you don't set a deadline, you can in video editing, you can keep add on, you can color correct forever. Correct or not? So just set a deadline. Never look back.
To add to what I said just now, when I said publish it, never look back, what I mean is, publish it, save the energy for your next project.
Yes. So what you can do for me, right? What you can do is, you can stop it first, ask a friend to come in and sit down and watch with you. Then you ask him for advice, because he's the closest person that has seen the video and can give you the best advice without having to work on the video with you. So, yeah.
some guy with twirling around. Where? Any next question?
I mean, I can't set I'm not disciplined enough to set a deadline. But I kind of have in my mind, kind of like if one video drag on for over certain amount of time, I feel like I don't know, 1 month. I think longest probably 2 weeks. And have I ever given up on a video? I think I have given up 1 or 2. But then, but yeah, at some point I lost my patience, and yeah, kind of like.
Sometimes it's just not worth picking it back up again. It's like beating a dead horse.
I think it happened to me a couple of times. I just upload and never look back.
Just move on.
Hi. Based on what I see today, there are a lot of younger crowd. So what are the tips for them to start to break into the industry and make money? Because in the end, it's making money.
It's about make money, not make content.
Make money, you want one very good piece of advice, Okay. Some of you might not agree with me, but this is a very good advice, Listen, okay. Start selling from the first day. Understand? Start selling from the first day. Even there's no view. Okay, why is this so? Okay, I calculated the math. Okay, I got one video editor which costs around 3,000 per month. Okay, if his production he can make 2 videos per week, that means 8 videos per month. So each video costs around 400 ringgit. Okay, not? If your video don't earn 400 ringgit per video, that means you are what? You are losing money out of that video. Okay, not? How long can you consistent to lose this 3,000? And when are you going to get back in return for this 3,000? So what to do? Sell on your first day, even though it doesn't have any views. But then you see, if you keep continuing to do 8 videos, 10 videos, 20 videos, your first video might get noticed. And when it gets noticed, then as long as one people buy, can they No, I mean, this is the best. Better than that video will never produce the income for you. So if you don't have a product, you can always go affiliate other people's product, or you can sell your friend product. Just I got this shirt, please support me and buy this shirt. That's it. You see, you can sell Creatorcon shirt. And how many com you give? How many commission you give? 50%. See? Better than nothing. Okay.
You're young. Why do you need to earn money? What do you need money for? You don't need to camera you. Well, then you must have had some money to buy in the first place to make a video, right? If you're young, there's less to lose than if you've got a mortgage. You're paying for loans, paying for credit card bills. You've got kids. You've got a car down payment. You know. I know the question was about making money, but I think it should be about making money, right? From the get-go. What do you think? Can you imagine being young again? That's a long time ago.
I don't think much about making money.
I guess that's why. I mean, that's why we worked at Red Wolf this right? We weren't too focused on the money. If we were focused on money, we would have learned something else. We would have gone into medicine. We would have gone into business. We would have gone into iBanking. But we're too stupid. Our brain doesn't want us to say it's too stupid. We're not wired that way. Artists always go hungry. Artists go hungry. That's part of the whole thing. So yeah. I probably wouldn't sell stuff from the first day if I was like a teenager.
I think I can add on something on this one. You see, it's when people are getting when young age. I think how you experience this. When you're in UK, someone approached you to shoot video for you. That guy, remember that guy?
Tim Pan.
Harassing you.
Tim Pan.
Use the word harass.
Tim Pan is harassing Kai. Can I shoot video for you?
Yeah.
Do you pay?
Sorry?
Do you pay him?
No, he said you don't need to pay me.
Yes, not
He
a
said,
so
this is what he said to me. He said, hi, I'm Tim Pan, I'm from China, got C300 Mark II. I'm rich. I said, look, do you want me to pay you? Can I at least cover your travel costs? He said, no, I'm rich.
Yes.
He is. He's got more toilets than there are days a week. In the house. Trust me, he boosted boards around the house. I thought he was joking when he said he's rich. He is rich. He's filthy rich.
But the key thing is not about he rich, okay? Forget about he rich. He willing to get the opportunity to work with something because now it's an era of exposures. You know, you gotta expose your show. You gotta show your works to the world that you can work. Tim Pan, as a rich guy, he willing to work free for Kai. There's an agenda behind, simply because he wants some exposure. And after this one, you see right now, today, what Tim Pan it is. So the first time his work is not for money. But when you do something right, if you think you're right, money eventually will come. Although I'm still waiting.
Okay, I'm joking. Young people, of course need money to have fun. You can't just be at home all the time, listen to your parents. You can find another job. You can do something else. You find money to fund. It has to be almost like a hobby first. Being a creator, you can't think instantly it's going to be a business because who knows what's going to happen. Get a job somewhere else. Maybe as Tim Pan did. Even though he's rich, but if he was poor, then maybe we'll take it on. It's all about how he kind of writes that email to me. Get some experience somewhere, then just develop.
I think the key take home from Tim was he had the ambition. He got off his ass.
Exactly.
He got off his ass and he bolted straight for what he wanted.
He thought, okay, this guy's ignoring me. What should I do?
Keep trying.
Do it again. Keep doing it. And eventually I gave in. But yeah, I mean that's it might work with me. It might not work with somebody else. But you don't try, you don't know.
Well, I'm not rich, but then when I was a student, I still live with my parents. So I kind of I don't have to worry too much. So the first time I worked for locals as assistants for free for 2 months, 3 months until they realize that this gig can help. Then I start to get paid. Just remind me of that.
Alright, the thing about YouTube is I think most of the people do that. You always look for money to make YouTube videos. You don't really make YouTube videos to make money. So money will come after.
Okay. Casey license then.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll start counting down. Second last question. Let's go.
So, yes. After the video, do you get permission to post on the YouTube, or you just whack and then you just upload to YouTube? That's the first question. The second request is, I have never seen you speaking in Honky accents before. So can we have
Honky accent?
Yeah. And just
Honky accent.
yeah. Can you speak like one sentence and then just to satisfy everyone? Yeah.
You want me to answer in Honky accent? I answer you in Honky accent. Okay? I put it down. Oh, come on. This. No, don't.
You've never done impression before? No, I don't.
Multiple impressions of Kai.
Well, that's different though. I've seen some private messages this guy got, like abusing his English, which is, abusing your English level.
Yeah.
Like telling you to stop, just flat out stop making videos. I just think, I'm not gonna pick out this kind of. That's how it is. Some people can't speak French, some people can't speak Dutch. They probably have an accent. I'm not gonna laugh at it. Yeah, so back to the question. Okay, excellent. So why I shoot on the street? I shoot on the street because I like to shoot on the street. But you know, if people say, oh, I don't want my picture on the photo, the video, then I say, okay, I take the video then.
It's a video. You should trademark that.
But also my video.
Video.
Well, when I shoot in Hong Kong, on public street, I mean, I can street, because they don't really have the right to ask me to stop, to ask me to delete the photo. Actually, so I mean in Hong Kong, if it is a public place. But then if they come up to me, ask me to delete it, I will still do it. Just, but yet as a respect, and it doesn't worth arguing with that guy on the street. But after it, and yeah, they don't have the right to ask me to take it down. You know,
I mean, okay, of course, the fact that my YouTube video will be ad revenue or whatever, that's probably is a subject that we really like. Okay, my face on this, I'm earning you money. Okay, then maybe they will take the video down. But of course, Steve McCurry, the Afghan girl, what? You think she gets royalty for that photo? I don't think so. So it's not just applies to me, but a lot of professional photographers take pictures of people in conditions around the world. They won't get they won't get a dime on that photo. However much he sells the photos for, you know, exclusive limited edition prints, she won't get anything.
Yes. As for me, I'm photographers, and my experience is very simple. If you doesn't look like a kite or doesn't look like a log, you look good. Okay. I'm not saying I look good. Just that putting a smile on your face after you take the photo is very, very, very important. Give a smile back, everything's settled. I run a program which is go on street and then take photo of everyone. That's his endless smile, so you can know it. A smile can just settle everything. Yeah, probably Kai didn't do that. I don't know. In the video, it's like. But replying a smile.
There's different methods. I mean, I don't know how I respond to somebody. I've seen Eric Kim go, hey, what's up, sweetheart? And he takes a little flash and goes up to them, flashes in the face. Say, hey, I like your hair. You look beautiful. I just think it's
It's not going to interact with it.
It depends on the person. I mean, I don't always like boom. It depends on what they look like. This has been granny in the street, that's what they look you and which happens a lot in Hong Kong. They just look at you and they look like they want to kill you. A lot of people in Hong Kong, they look like they want your head on the plate. So, you know, what's the point of looking back?
That's different culture.
I also heard that, well, I kind of learned from, it's like you're there, I don't hide, and I'm not in your face, but I'm just there. It kind of hard to manage, but I'm just there. Take a photo and keep on going. Yeah. I'm there. I'm not doing anything weird. And also, a lot of time when you take a photo, actually that time was wondering, that girl was wondering, are you taking a photo of me or just? Sometimes you are just worrying that people knowing. Actually, they are actually maybe they're wondering something else, or they are just yeah.
Before the last question, I just want to take a moment to appreciate Kai Lok for a moment, because I believe a lot of us came down for Kai Lok. So I just want to say, Kai Lok, like I mentioned earlier, you guys, your videos you guys did back in DRTV were the very videos that I was watching as a high school kid, and it ultimately it picked up my interest in photography. It took it to new heights. You guys taught me to ask my dad for a 5D Mark III and eventually start my own channel and buy my own. But I imagine that's not just for me, for many people who are out there, the many people who are here today, those very videos, although you guys were hired to make them, those were the videos that ultimately you and Locke, these two people, inspired so many people so much when it comes to photography. So I just wanted to say that to the both of you. Right here. All right, last question.
Who won it? Oh man, that's hard one.
Let's try it again. I'll count to 3, raise your hands.
1,
2, 3.
Random generator.
Okay.
They all
say
my question is advice and suggestion for people who are starting out on storytelling, on like short film or short series. It's not on it could be on business side, or it's just club activities like a photography club or videography club like that. Not like camera gear wise, like other than camera gear.
Like narrative storytelling, narrative filmmaking.
Yeah.
Okay. Creative wise.
Creative wise, okay. Coming from film school, I'm not trying to act like I'm super qualified to speak of that topic, just stating my observations. There's a lot of style over substance going on when beginners start out. They want a dolly move, they want a crash zoom, they want a vertigo effect, all in that one short film. Just pay attention to your script. Make sure your story works out before you try and deck it out with insane cinematography. That's the one piece of advice I can give out. The script. Make sure your script is the first priority.
It's the technique and gear that serve the idea, the script, not to show off. It's not like those can just propel your film.
It's like because you have a crane, you must have a crane shot just to prove that production value. Or because you have a drone, you must throw in a drone shot unnecessarily. Of course you can have a drone shot if it checks out, but if it's just out of the blue, it's like, it takes away from the storytelling experience.
I think we're currently in a period of just B-roll masturbation. You learn these techniques of in-camera transitions, and it's like, oh yeah, whip hand. Oh yeah, zoom transition. Roll. Turn, 360. Oh, music. B-roll. I honestly think that it'll get to point some point where people are like, okay, back to content. The B-roll is to just, it's a transition into the next scene. It's to set the scene. Yeah. B-rolls have become the A-rolls. And that really isn't the point of it, because it's B-roll.
Amen to that. Okay, so we have run out of questions. We have 2 more gifts. But if there is a question you are dying or burning to ask, feel free to squeeze it in later on when we're just walking around. So, giveaways on. Oh, your phone. Okay, so we're giving away the MC. The MC is